Okay. Now I'm going to answer the question from Sofwa. The answer is let the students know that when things are difficult, it's okay to be fearful and make mistakes because that's how we learn. Courage doesn't need to be a big affair. It can be as small as raising your hand to ask a question. Sometimes courage is quiet, meaning there's not always an applause at the end. It is essential for teachers and parents to encourage, recognize, and celebrate when students show courage because they might not realize they are doing it. Is it enough, Sofwa?
Okay, enough, Zillian. Thank you for your answer.
Okay, I would like to answer Tiara's question. Tiara?
Yes.
The question is, what is the advantage and disadvantage of an oral text or speaking test compared to written exam or reading test? My answer is, in my opinion, the disadvantage are that if you're not paying attention or your mental math is low, you're going to be in trouble. Because if you're able to write down the equations or they're given, not understand the order or operation will get you every time. If you misunderstand or misinterpret something, you're in the trouble. There's more pressure because you're in the sense under the time reflect to understand the question before even answer it. A student may be embarrassed to request the additional time to answer our question or request the question be reread it if it allowed. And for the advantage is that if you test is done in a small group, the further explanation can be given to limit confusion or misunderstanding. Interaction can more easily see which students are having problems and specifically where. Is there, and yeah, this is my answer. Is that clear, Kiara?
It is. Thank you,
Okay.
Alisa.
So I will answering the question from Kak Ira. Is the speaking test an objective or subjective test? In my opinion, the speaking test was objective test because we can immediately know student ability in speaking test, in speaking skill. Is this clear, Kak Ira?
Yeah, thank you, Fia.
Thank you, Kak Ira.
Okay, I wanna answer Jania Putri question. Your question is how long does the speaking test take? Isn't it? Okay, the answer is it depends on the type of the test. For example, in IELTS, the speaking test is 11 until 14 minutes long and is in three parts. In TOEFL, test is 17 minutes long and is in four questions. In the speaking test, you will have a discussion with examiners. It will be interactive and as close to a real-life situation as a test can get. Is it clear enough, Jania?
Yes, enough. Thank you, Silva.
You're welcome.
Now for second Q&A section, we open for question. You guys any question?
I have a question. Pandu, may I?
Okay, please
So the question is how to choose or decide the topic or for the task.
choose and decide.
The topic
Okay,
for the
Amel.
task.
The topic for the
Okay.
Thank you, Amel. You guys, any other question?
Kalista have a question.
Okay, Kalista, please.
Yeah, Kalista, what's the question?
My
Sorry,
question
connection.
is, why speaking skills are important. Thank you.
Okay.
Pandu.
Okay, Tina.
May I ask?
Yeah, who is the next?
What is the best type of speaking test to enhance student comprehension while conduct speaking tests?
Thank you.
Okay.
I have question.
Okay, please, teacher.
So the question is, what's the differences between communication and interaction? That's it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
So I will answer Kalista questions. Kalista, you asked about why speaking skills are important, right?
Right.
So the answer is speaking ability is very important to have a good communication, especially in international communication. The English learners should have this ability and they must focus the learning on speaking skill. Speaking skill are the skills that give us the ability to communicate effectively. Um, this skill allow the speaker to convey their message in passionate, thoughtful, and convincing manners. Speaking skill also help to assure that one won't be misunderstood by those who are listening. Is that clear, Kalista?
It's clear enough, Raisa. Thank you.
Thank you.
So I will try to answer Icha's question. The question is, what's the differences between communication and interaction? I think between communication and interaction is they must be relate each other because in communication will be able to do communication. It means we able to interact with other people. So in communication, we assess how student creativity of using vocabulary and how far they understand vocabulary and grammatical. And it's relate when they able to communicating, they will able to answering the question and follow along with communication happening between them. It is clear enough, Cak?
Yes, it's very clear. Thank you, Pia.
Thank you, Cak. You're welcome.
Okay, for the last question, I will answer in a question. The question is, what is the best type of speaking test to enhance students' comprehension? So in my opinion, the type to enhance students' comprehension is describing pictures. Because while use describing pictures, that's it, Vina.
Right, Pandu.
Okay. I want to answer Anel's questions. Your question is how to choose or decide the topic for the test. Anel?
Yeah. Yes, of course.
Yes. The answer is we must choose or decide the topic for the test is not too specific and also not too general, so that students can easily develop the topics that have given by the teacher. For example, like maybe you can give the topic or saying about holiday, they can describe, story about their holiday, or maybe you can take the topic about their hobbies, and maybe their activities. That's it. Amel,
Okay.
is it
Thank
clear
you
enough?
so much. Really clear.
Yeah,
Thank
you're
you for the.
welcome. Thank you too.
Okay, we are at the end of the presentation. Okay, once again, thank you so much, guys, for the attention and for listening. Jelas. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, guys.
You guys.